Hey everybody, it's Miss Marcy. I'm here to do my Real Housewives of Atlanta season 8, episode 7 recap, Miami Spice. All right, so it starts off there on the boat with Tammy's nephew. Tammy's nephew start acting all crazy. First he starts with Kenya when she's like trying to snap her, her fingers to get his attention. He's like, no, you're gonna have to find a new way. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes over to where Candy was sitting at and he tells her congratulations on her baby. And then I guess he didn't like the way Candy responded and he was like, he said something smart to Candy, like, you something he said. It was just basically like he was trying to pop off on her and snap at her. She was like, okay. He tried to say Candy had an attitude or something like that. And let me say this. Portia's stupid ass gonna jump out of the damn pool and just start twerking. Portia is really starting to irk the shit out of me. Okay, Portia, we know you got a banging ass body. Damn. Chill out. Ugh. She just gets out and just start moving her butt. Like just girl bye. Anyway, Tammy's stupid ass seemed like she's out of it. She's just like, la 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 la. Why is Tammy even on here? Like, I don't even understand Tammy's position. Like, who is she? What is her background? Why do we care to know her? Why is she on? Why is she on here? Who did she date? What? Like, she don't even. I don't even see the point of Tammy being on here. Tammy nor Kim, okay? So Tammy's nephew continues to start talking shit out of he continues to talk shit out the side of his neck. So they're all getting kind of concerned, especially Kenya. And Kenya wants him to just leave. So, yeah, so like I said, Kenya decided she wants him to leave, so because he just started talking shit or whatever. And so all hell breaks loose. So everybody starts getting out the pool, whatever. So all hell breaks loose. They go off to the side, they're all whispering and stuff, and excuse me, they're all whispering and stuff, talking about, well, what's going on? What y'all talking about? What's going on? So they're talking about how he's popping off a little bit and how he's just like acting all crazy and weird. And so Kenya's like, I'm ready for him to leave. I just want him to leave. And so Portia escorts her friend Oliver out because she knew it was about to be some drama. So um, Kenya confronts him like, you've been acting really weird. You're making everybody uncomfortable. I just want you to leave. So he starts popping off. Like, this dude was really freaking nuts, man. This nigga, I mean, he was like really like just out. Ugh. He just seemed like he was out of it. So he starts talking shit. So next thing you know, he's trying to jump over the security guards to get at Kenya and knocks Tammy down. And I'm like, this dude is really, he might need a straight jacket, okay? My thing is, Tammy shouldn't have brought her crazy ass fucking nephew on the show. Tammy knew, if this is her nephew, Tammy knew he had some type of, he obviously has some psychological issues, and she knows that. She just stupid. She just fucking stupid. And this is the same damn nephew she was trying to get Candy to get in the studio with. Hell to the no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Mm-mm. So, girl, bye. So anyway, so 911 gets called. So the ambulance come and get Tammy because he done knocked her ass out. And so they take him up out of there, whatever. So Phaedra says that Kenya should have minded her own business. And I kind of see what Phaedra was saying, but I kind of don't. The reason why I kind of see what she was saying is because Phaedra's saying basically, okay, if this is Tammy's nephew, Tammy knows him, and Tammy needs to be the one to deal with him instead of Kenya taking matters into her own hands. But then on the flip side of that, I don't see where Phaedra's coming from, because my thing is, okay, obviously Tammy was not emotionally or mentally in a position to even try to tame this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Kenya took matters into her own hands because Tammy was walking around like she was out of it in her damn self. Tammy just seemed like she just on this damn show just as a fucking seat filler. What the hell is her point in being on here? She clearly don't care about being on here. She just like, la 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 la. So that's why I can see why Kenya took matters into her own hands. But I don't think it was Kenya's fault. I don't think Kenya was at fault in this. I think Kenya was just trying to have a little fun. He was just crazy as fuck and took stuff to another level, took stuff personally, and that's just really what it was. I don't think Kenya was at fault in no way, shape, or form. Even when she did snap at him, I understand nobody likes to be snapped at because I wouldn't have liked that either. But I would have just just kept my cool and just I wouldn't have let that just get to me all like that because she was snapping. It was kind of rude, but I don't think she personally wasn't trying to snap to make it look like he just was a dog or like he was just beneath her or nothing like that. But I would have just kept my cool, and if she would have kept doing rude shit, then I would have had to address her. But other than that, I think he just kind of blew stuff out of proportion, and he's just fucking crazy. He was gonna act a fool about something anyway. He was gonna find something to act crazy about. So that's how I look at that. And then, so what happened? Oh, Cynthia said that she felt responsible. So after they get everybody kind of calmed down, they kind of off to the side, and this is where the conversations were taking place. When Phaedra said Kenya should have minded her own business and stuff. All these were side conversations after they got him up out of there, and after they got Tammy to the hospital or whatever. So Cynthia was saying that she felt like she was responsible for bringing Tammy around, and that and that this, basically it's just her. She felt like it's her fault, and so Kenya's like, no, Cynthia, don't start that. This is not your fault. You didn't know, and so, Phaedra, when they all get into the room and start talking or whatever, Phaedra says that Kenya was just upset because he wasn't playing her game, and I don't see why is Kenya to blame? Why is that coming into play? I sometimes wonder if I know Phaedra and Kenya, they've been cool since the whole Apollo situation and everything, but I sometimes wonder if Phaedra still kind of got an inkling of still a little bit against Kenya because y'all remember Kenya was rude to Phaedra when Apollo, was on there. She was all up in Apollo's face, just flirting with him, being flirtatious and stuff like that. So I kind of feel like even though Phaedra is cool with Kenya, or they seem like they're cool, I still kind of feel like Phaedra don't trust Kenya, you know. And that's the vibe I get because it was just like, they still wanted to kind of point the finger at Kenya a little bit. And I felt like that was wrong because I really don't feel like this situation was Kenya's fault. And so anyway, so Kim decided she needed to go stay in a hotel, honey. This was just too much drama for her. Hell, she ain't trying to be there in the first damn place. So what the hell she gonna stay here for when some drama pop off? And which I don't blame her because they all could have been in danger. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't blame Kim for that. So then next thing you know, while they're all sitting around talking and chit chatting and just kikiing and just talking, recapping everything that happened, there's a knock on the door, and they're actually had somebody got their phone out recording, and they were recording them sitting around talking about it. Next thing you know, there's a knock at the door, and it's Tammy and her fucking nephew. They come, no, yeah, Tammy, her nephew, and his friend come back, and it's like, what the hell? So they all start running like, what the hell? Now that was some scary shit. That was just scary to me. He could have came back with a gun or anything. Whew. Mm. So anyway, Candy decided to leave the next day too. Todd was pissed, of course. She pregnant and they ain't got time to be having that damn drama. Crazy ass folks. So Candy leaves the next morning or whatever. So that was really the end of that trip. So then back in Atlanta or whatever, I guess, Kenya and Phaedra, no, Phaedra and Sheree meet up, and they're just talking, and Phaedra said that Kenya caused it because she was degrading to the guy and popping off, and again, I don't know why, but Phaedra really wanted to be Kenya's fault so bad. She says Phaedra, because Phaedra feels like Kenya's the queen of messy. I have to disagree with Phaedra. That's my girl, but I have to disagree with her on that. So they decided to get together again after all the drama and just have more of a calm get together. And they call Tammy and they basically go to Miami. So they go to Miami and they just want to be calm and they want to cook. They decide to cook a dinner or whatever and cook for Tammy. For when she comes, come home or whatever. So that's that. So then they show Kim and her husband. Kim is so glad to be back at home, honey. She is just so glad to be back home with her husband and her kids. She just don't know what the hell to do. So they sitting taking a stroll in the park or whatever. So that was cool. Portia and Oliver go on a date. And really wasn't much. I mean, Portia just sitting there, just they all in each other's face or whatever, and It was there ain't no point in talking about Portia and that damn date. I mean, it was just they was sitting there. She finally gave him a kiss, and she just still being a teasy, a thought tease, giving thought tease or whatever. And but she's like, I ain't sitting on nothing because he asked her to do something, and she's like, I ain't sitting on nothing. But I think Portia likes this Oliver dude or whatever. So I don't know. Who knows? And they come back to the hotel or whatever. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. They was in Miami and they wasn't in Atlanta. They was in Miami and Kim was back in Atlanta. But the rest of them they was in Miami, whatever. So they come. So Portia comes back to tell everybody about her date with Oliver. Excuse me. And Kenya. Was Kenya under that damn cover, butt ass naked? I was just curious about that because Portia looked up under the thing and oh, I guess she was up under there butt ass naked. But anyway, she comes back and tell them about her date, so they talking about it, and that was pretty much it. I mean, that was really all that happened on this episode. So yeah, this was gonna be a real quick one. So um yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, that was it. That was it. So thank y'all again for tuning in. Stay tuned for my next review. And this is Miss Marcy. I holla. Peace.